lifelong Texan turned T-Mobile whistleblower, point really a Texan whistleblower, because I'm exposing how Texas is corrupted from within. And Frisco City Council is a perfect example. So tonight will be my 6th time attending a Frisco City Council meeting to speak. The reason why I'm coming to this specific city is because one of T-Mobile's big offices, their headquarters, is in this city. I worked out of it for over 10 years. And, you know, that's why I'm coming to this city council. I came here my first time and I started sharing my story. And then the next time I came here, they turned the camera to my back and wouldn't show my face. And so I've noticed as meetings have gone on, they will not show my face on the video because they are colluding with T-Mobile to silence a whistleblower. Yeah, I've been exposing how T-Mobile is destroying our country from within. Here's my Frisco City Council. Let's get to the T-Mobile sign. Woo. Sorry guys, one man show out here. Probably should have pinned the mic to my shirt. It's all good. I'm going live. I'm trying something new, right? Anyway, this is YouTube Live. So T-Mobile hates women. This last weekend, I went out, 2 weekends ago, I went out to the LPGA event at the PGA Championship, which is also in Frisco, okay? And my goal was to go out there with these signs to expose how T-Mobile, you know, pushes the transgender agenda by providing unlimited money for transgender surgeries while limiting benefits for like in vitros and other medical needs. And then last Frisco City Council meeting, I came here and actually read the T-Mobile's gender transition guide out loud at the city council meeting. So T-Mobile, I went to the LPGA event because T-Mobile's a big sponsor there too. And I was going to go with my signs and just, you know, do what I'm doing right now. Like I know my First Amendment rights. I know what's public property. I know what I'm allowed to do. And, you know, I'm on the PGA rents the high school parking lot, Panther Creek High School parking lot from the Frisco ISD. So that way they can park customer cars there during the event. So I parked on Panther Creek High School parking lot. I paid $30 for my parking. And then I you know, was walking around and I saw where people were funneling into, which was the entrance of the, you know, the LPGA Championship, the event. And I was swarmed by like 10 cops, security guards, all sorts of people. I was like, whoa, it's pretty interesting, a little overwhelming, but I didn't know I was walking into a trap. They were waiting for me. They knew I was going there because I sent the Frisco City Council an email the day before and told them to come by and say hi. You know, I put out a video and that was kind of, I baited them. Like that's what these arrogant, you know, elected officials that aren't serving their people, I baited them into exposing how they are colluding with corporations. I purposely sent that email with my video as a be on the lookout. I knew the YouTube link I sent them, they circulated it. And the police were waiting for me to be on PGA property to criminally trespass me. These dumbasses should not have reacted to that like that. They should have just let me go out there and let the PGA do their thing, because now there's a whole paperwork trail of their tyranny. Why do they have a problem with me exercising my First Amendment right whenever they were okay with 2 January 6th insurrectionists using their First Amendment right on Frisco ISD property at the track that Austin Metcalf was stabbed at? Probably shouldn't have said that word live. You know, one thing I'm learning about doing all this, you know, I made a video and it was about, you know, I guess I got to say corn, right? But it wasn't about corn. It's about the adult version of corn. Like, dude, it got no views or anything because these algorithms will lock you down for certain words. But anyway, sorry, rambling on. I got so much to say about Frisco and this corrupted leadership here. Yeah, I'm standing right outside of where the city council meeting is tonight. And I came here purposely early so I could catch some people that are walking in. They'll see my signs. I already had a couple scans of my QR barcode. And this is, you know, what you see is I do all of this on my own. This is, you know, I do my marketing. I print these signs. I write my stories. I make my videos. Everything I do, I'm self-funded. I'm self-taught. There's no one behind the scenes helping me. It's just me. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud how I keep coming back, standing up for what's right. This all started 22 months ago in September 2023 when I started exposing T-Mobile after I requested to be laid off. They shut down my ex. They shut down, they censored me on Instagram. They took my LinkedIn. They've taken my TikTok. They filed false allegations of harassment on me because the president didn't understand the law as good as I did. I understood the Constitution and the laws better than he did, and I used them to my advantage, and then he lied to the police to create a charge. And now they've, my court date was supposed to be May 5th. On May 1st, the state requested to change the words in the charge. They deleted 14 words out of the charge, which those 14 words were John Fryer's lie. And without those 14 words, that police officer wouldn't have never taken the freaking charge in the report. And that's all on body cam. I'm just waiting to get into the court because this case exposes itself. They lied. And when we get into court, they're not going to be able to hold up those lies. But okay, I think that's a good kind of intro video. I just wanted to make a statement. Check out this, live. I probably should put my hat on, whatever. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, checking this out. Stay tuned. I'm going to speak at City Council tonight, and then I'll post the video tomorrow. Have a great night, guys.